Buddhist teaching often speaks about mindfulness, which means paying attention with calm awareness. Mindfulness is one of the greatest medicines against rushing. When a person eats mindfully, they taste the food, chew slowly, and feel gratitude. When they walk mindfully, they feel each step instead of dragging the mind into 10 worries at once. When they speak mindfully, they do not throw words carelessly. They listen, they pause, they answer with more patience. This does not make life empty. It makes life fuller. It brings depth back to ordinary moments. For an older person, this can change the whole quality of a day. A simple morning becomes enough. A short conversation becomes meaningful. A quiet evening no longer feels wasted. Rushing also creates unnecessary suffering because it fights against the truth of aging. The body naturally slows down. This is not a mistake. It is not something shameful. It is a law of life. Knees become weaker. Sleep changes. Memory may not be as sharp. The body asks for more rest and more care. But many people resist this. They become angry that they cannot do things at the old speed. They compare themselves to their younger self and feel defeated. They try to force the body to move faster than it wants to move. This creates frustration and bitterness. Buddhist wisdom offers a softer way. It says, do not fight reality. Understand it. Respect it. Walk with it instead of against it. Accepting the slower rhythm of old age can be a profound spiritual practice. It teaches humility. It teaches patience. It teaches surrender, not in a hopeless way, but in a wise way. A person begins to see that value does not come from speed. It comes from awareness, kindness, and understanding. An older person who moves slowly but speaks gently may bring more peace to a family than a younger person who runs everywhere in stress. A person who takes time to listen deeply may offer more healing than someone who gives quick advice. Slowing down can turn old age into a season of ripening rather than a season of loss. There is another reason rushing steals peace in old age. It feeds fear. Many people rush because they are afraid of stillness. If they stop moving, they may have to feel loneliness, regret, grief, or uncertainty. Busyness becomes a shield. Constant activity keeps difficult emotions at a distance. But old age often brings losses that cannot be avoided. Friends die. Children move away. Health changes. The future becomes less certain. If a person keeps rushing to escape these truths, the heart never gets a chance to heal. Buddhist wisdom teaches that peace does not come from running away from pain. It comes from turning toward pain with awareness and compassion. Slowing down gives space for this healing. It allows grief to be felt, not buried. It allows fear to be seen, not hidden under endless activity. This does not mean old age must be sad or passive. Slowing down is not the same as giving up. It is not a call to stop living. It is a call to live more carefully and truthfully. A person can still work in the garden, cook for family, go to the market, pray, laugh, travel, and enjoy friendships. The difference is in the energy behind the action. Instead of being driven by pressure, the action comes from steadiness. Instead of doing 10 things in panic, the person does one thing with attention. Instead of trying to prove worth through constant movement, the person lives from inner enoughness. This change is deeply freeing. As people grow older, life begins to speak in a different voice. The body changes. Energy is not the same. The mind may still want to move quickly, finish everything, solve every problem, and keep up with the speed of the world, but the heart starts asking for something else. It asks for space. It asks for quiet. It asks for rest. In old age, rushing does not only tire the body, it steals peace from the mind. It turns simple days into heavy days. It makes small tasks feel like battles. It fills the heart with stress, frustration, and sadness. Buddhist wisdom teaches that slowing down is not weakness. It is not laziness. It is not failure. It is a wise return to balance. It is a way of protecting the peace that becomes more precious with age. When people are young, rushing often feels normal. There is school, work, marriage, children, money, plans, and endless duties. The world praises speed. It praises those who do more, move faster, and stay busy all the time. Many people spend decades living this way. They eat quickly, speak quickly, walk quickly, worry quickly, and make decisions quickly. They live with a feeling that there's always something to catch, something to fix, or somewhere to be. Even when they sit down, their minds keep running. The body may be still, but inside there is noise. This habit of rushing does not always disappear when people get older. In fact, some people carry it into old age without noticing. They still push themselves as if they are racing against life. They hurry through meals, hurry through conversations, hurry through chores, and hurry through their own thoughts. But old age is not meant to be lived like a race. Buddhist wisdom begins with a simple truth. Suffering grows when the mind is restless and attached. Rushing is often a form of restlessness. It comes from the feeling that this moment is not enough. Something else must happen quickly. Something must be finished now. Something must be changed immediately. The mind that rushes is rarely at peace because it is always leaning into the next moment. It does not rest in the present. It keeps saying, not this, not yet, hurry, move, finish, get there. This habit creates tension in the body and pressure in the mind. In old age, when the body is already carrying the natural weight of time, this pressure becomes even more painful. Slowing down is one of the gentlest forms of wisdom because it teaches a person to come back to the present moment. In Buddhism, the present moment is not just a nice idea. It is where life actually happens. The breath happens now. The sound of birds happens now. The warmth of tea in the hands happens now. The face of a loved one sitting nearby appears now. But when the mind is rushing, it misses these things. It lives one step ahead of itself. It is physically present but mentally absent. Old age can become much more peaceful when a person learns to return to the now instead of always pushing toward the next thing. There is also a deep sadness hidden inside rushing. Rushing makes life pass without being felt. A day disappears, then a week, then a year, and a person wonders where the time went. In youth, people often believe they have endless years. In old age, time becomes more visible. The passing of seasons feels sharper. The empty chairs at family gatherings are noticed more. The body itself becomes a reminder that life is changing. Because of this, rushing becomes even more dangerous. It steals a chance to really live the years that remain. A peaceful old age is not created by doing everything quickly. It is created by learning how to fully enter the moments that are still here. In Buddhism, peace is not found by controlling everything around us. It is found by understanding the mind and loosening attachment. Rushing is often tied to attachment. We rush because we are attached to plans going exactly as we want. We rush because we want to control time. We rush because we cannot tolerate delay, uncertainty, or inconvenience. But old age constantly reminds us that control is limited. The body does not always obey. Other people do not always understand. The future does not always follow our plans. If a person keeps demanding that life move at their speed, they suffer again and again. But if they learn to soften, wait, and let some things unfold naturally, the heart becomes lighter. One of the beautiful gifts of slowing down is that it opens a door to gratitude. When people rush, they overlook what is already here. They think peace will come after the next task, after the next appointment, after the next problem is solved. But peace is often hidden inside very ordinary moments. Sunlight on the floor, the sound of rain, a child's laughter in another room, the taste of warm soup, the comfort of clean clothes, the silence before sleep. In old age, these simple blessings can become very rich if a person is not rushing past them. Slowing down teaches the eyes to see and the heart to receive. It also improves relationships. Older people sometimes feel hurt because younger family members seem too busy or distracted. Yet rushing can also damage the older person's side of the relationship. When the mind is tense, it becomes easy to speak sharply, judge quickly, or feel ignored. Slowing down creates room for patience. It helps a person listen without interrupting, speak without anger, and enjoy people without trying to control them. It becomes easy to accept that others have their own pace, their own struggles, and their own path. Peace in old age is often connected to peaceful relationships, and peaceful relationships grow in the soil of patience. A slow life also supports spiritual reflection. Many Buddhist teachings encourage people to use later life as a time for looking inward, not with fear, but with honesty. What truly matters now? What habits are still causing suffering? What attachments still disturb the heart? What kind of mind do I want to carry into the final years of life? These are not questions that can be answered in a rushed mind. They need quiet. They need pauses. They need the courage to sit with oneself. Slowing down makes this possible. It gives a person the chance to become intimate with their own heart. Even the breath can become a teacher here. A few slow breaths can interrupt the habit of rushing. An older person can pause before standing up, pause before answering in anger, pause before hurrying into another worry. In that pause, there is freedom. In that pause, the mind remembers that not everything needs to be solved this second. Not every silence needs to be filled. Not every task needs to become a burden. The breath brings a person back to the body, back to the room, back to the simple truth that this one moment can be lived gently. The beauty of slowing down in old age is that it honors reality instead of fighting it. It says yes to the season of life that is here now. It makes room for tenderness, for reflection, for rest, and for wisdom. It does not deny that aging can be difficult. Bodies ache, losses come. The world can feel noisy and fast. But slowing down protects the heart from being dragged into unnecessary suffering. It allows a person to move through old age with more dignity and less panic, with more presence and less regret. In the end, Buddhist wisdom does not ask an older person to become someone new. It invites them to return to what has always been true. Peace is not found in speed. It is found in awareness. It is found in accepting the changing nature of life. It is found in releasing the pressure to keep up with a restless world. Old age can be a time of quiet richness when a person stops racing and starts noticing. The tea tastes deeper. The prayer feels softer. The evening light becomes more beautiful. The heart, no longer chasing every demand, begins to settle. And in that settling, a person may discover that slowing down was never a loss at all. It was a doorway back to peace.